So something did happen in 2021 across all timelines. This rising, I just happened to see little visions, images of how there's like a something something happens to the world and you see like these broken pieces of all kinds of objects just floating around in the area, like there's just been a nuclear bomb. And I just happened to see like it was daylight, and these little black little pieces that's all broken up. They're just like basically just stay like they're not moving. They're just like stuck in one place, like in the air and just stuck in one place. If I'm explaining that right. I saw earlier this year where there was a nuclear bomb in the ethers. I said, "Well, I'm seeing a nuclear bomb in the ethers." And I asked, "Did that happen like in so-called 2021? Is that when that happened?" The Spirit said, "Yeah, that's when that happened." I'm gonna go back, and I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. That like is either between February 16th to February 20th. It's between those dates of 2023, so-called 2023. Um, that I was shown in the rising. I saw these gold balloons, like a Happy New Year balloons, and I saw the year 2021. And prior to that, I remember seeing Quatita D, A Walk with the Ancestors. I remember her talking about how she talked about who was this person that was supposed to be killed. Anyway, he was in a group with Offset. I forget his name because sometimes I forget people's names. But anyway, Migos, I can't remember. Anyway, she said that he was spotted at some kind of game. It's a title. I don't even know if those videos are still up because I think she lost a lot of her videos in a few months ago. But anyway, it was called "Just Hear Me Out." And she talked about how a lot of things happen and a lot of things coming around that happened in 2021. She's seen it again, and then she picked up on it. She said, "We haven't moved since 2021. They messing with the timelines." But they not only mess with the timelines that I saw, there was something that happened across all timelines if you were at a certain consciousness, right? If you were at a certain consciousness. And it's being clear to me 3 days ago, 2 days ago, something like that. I do these little special things to like raise up and stuff and, raise up in awareness. And I was rising above these real dark clouds. I said, wow, it really happened. It was a nuclear bomb. You know? Um, yeah. Now today during this rising, I'm like seeing these little particles, like they just kind of stuck. They're not floating, they're stuck, like they're not moving. And they're like all in the air. Not in the air, they just like not moving at all. Um, mm-mm-mm. I said, is that what it looks like after a nuclear bomb? And it's like you have all these floating particles and stuff and whatever, and they're just like stuck in one place like that. Like I just saw it like it was like I was right next to it. So now I'm just clear. I'm pretty much close to 100% clear, between 99% and 100% clear that there was a nuclear bomb. It was something happened across all timelines. So that means Africa, that means China, that means everywhere. Across all timelines because it happened in the ethers. It affected people across all timelines that were possibly looping. People that might have still been in Groundhog Day. I'm going to say that. So I don't want to make this sound scary. There's a way to come out of it. So I don't want to make it sound scary. But it's time to be aware because there's not going to be much time left to wake up to what happened. There's not going to be much time left to wake up to what happened. If you're a person that's still looping, I don't want to get into the deja vu. Maybe that's a part of looping too, but I don't know all these technical terms, and so I don't want to spread fake news. I know one thing that's not fake news, and that was a nuclear bomb. I keep seeing it. It's shown to me. That's not fake news at all, and it happened across all timelines. Of people who were looping still, probably most likely who were looping, and who are not in their light body. Who were not in their light body. You got to get into your light body now. It's time to get into your light body. Um, yeah, I don't have much else to say. Besides, yeah, I'm already in the process of, you know, doing things and, no longer looping. That's why I cut my family off. I cannot be around people where that's just not aware of what I'm saying. And it's like you just got to be around them for the sake of being around family. Like, yeah, but you stuck in a loop trying to be around them because sometimes we feel like that's family, and they're stuck in a loop, and they're stuck in you trying to get rid of the old you, and they are the old you, and they can't let go of the old you. So you're going to be stuck being dead. Like, you have to remain being dead for family. It is time to let them go because zombies ain't your real family. And I'm not trying to be funny when I say the word zombie, but it's time to go on and rise up in awareness to see what happened. I don't know if I'm the only one that know this has happened, but it's time to rise up in awareness because there is not going to be much of so-called time left. And I saw the war that's been going on this year to make sure certain people can't make it to 2024. Um, to make sure certain people don't make it to 2024. But I just want to say some things happen in our lives to give us hell so some of us can wake up and see what's really going on and takes this stuff seriously. Like, this is what's really happening. This is not a game. Everything else that is on the internet, if you are still looping, there has been a nuclear bomb across all timelines of 2021 where everything stopped in 2021, and I still see the black clouds. I see glimpses of it. I'm still there. My consciousness is still there. A large part of me is still there, but a part of me has come out of it too because of the particular work I've done. So there's a part of me that's also out of that timeline as well. But that's what's really going on. That's if you're a person that's still looping. That is what's happening. That's what probably needs to be the biggest focus. There's a lot of stuff. Seems like we keep getting bombarded with stuff back to back to back, especially in the so-called black community. Especially in the so-called black community, it seems like. So that means they want certain people not to wake up. Um, because it seems like it's been more going on this year back to back, and really in the last few months back to back to back than there has been in 2022 and 2021. Seem like. Hmm. I'm gonna have more going on about that and what blocked people. I told you this thing with George Floyd and things I saw in 2020. I was asking questions because I didn't believe the whole George Floyd thing. I didn't believe that guy's name was George Floyd. I thought it was all false. It was fake news. Actually, I saw that it was an edit. I saw it in my mind's eye. I saw that was an edit. Okay, because an advanced computer system, and that whole George Floyd thing was an edit. I said, what was that done? And the first thing I saw was to block the heart, and said, and then what's the goal? And that's to block the crown, and that's what happened. And then in 2020, I saw this vision of Like I'm looking upwards and I see this door, like some kind of gateway. I see a door, but then I see this boulder almost completely blocking the door during the time this George Floyd thing was happening. Anyway, that'll be it. I'll talk a little bit more as I get more stuff come to me. But anyway, I'll talk later.